Swarup. Swarup. Can you get this young man situated?
Hey Shri Pahum Diksha Gurve Namaha. Hey Shri Pahum Diksha Gurve Namaha.
Subhasham.
Om Sankalpaya Namaha.
Did you bring sweets?
I have told them they are bringing, but first they are arranging this, and the sweet will come in half an hour. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's just when they come, they should be offered to my deities. And then somebody should be given the responsibility to put them into cups so they can be handed up.
I'll feel tighter on me. I leave them on until they fall off. I'm a little out of the ordinary. Big surprise. I asked for both of your blessings to conduct this ceremony on your behalf and for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. Om Asranam Tisramar Kisiri Sukala Chandra Kurmadi Kaha Smokhi Sri Yoga Giriraj Swami Muntan Pramaya Maha. Okay. One more. Put the garlands on. Okay. Put the garlands on, everyone. So once again, if you do not have Achman cup and Havan Samgiri, raise your hand. Oh, very good. All right. If you do not have new Kanti Mala, raise your hand.
जिस किसी के पास नई कंदी माला ना हो वो हाथ पकड़े, जिसके पास आचमन कप ना हो या सामग्री का कप ना हो वो हाथ पकड़े.
Good. All right. So continue putting garlands on all the initiates, please. And everyone can chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Get something to sit on so you can sit here and help me, okay? Go get an asana to sit on. Shiv.
Yeah, I heard this here. So bananas can be passed out one.
हरिबोल सभी भक्तों के पास एक एक केला आएगा, जिसका से नहीं आए वो बता देना.
Go on the side for 1 second.
All right. I'll have them all do Ashman. Everybody's doing their own thing right now. Prabhu. You know the phrase "burning hats"? Impossible. Everyone has garland that's being initiated. Garland for all initiates, yes? Bananas for all initiates, yes? No. All right, bananas on this side. Here we go. Okay, passing up bananas to everyone. Everyone else chanting. Okay. So everyone has Achman, Havan Samgiri, everyone has garland, everyone has banana, correct? Now, if you have your new net beads in front of you, raise your hand.
अगर कंठी माला आपके पास रखी है तो हाथ ऊपर कीजिए नई कंठी माला
Okay.
सबके पास है
If you have not already put them on, no problem if you have. Change your neck beads now. Put the new beads on, take the old beads off.
पुरानी निकाल के नई अभी पहनी है कंठी माला
Do that now.
अभी दीजिए
Everyone else.
और 3 राउंड चढ़ना है अपनी फाइल कर देना
You can help each other as needed. All right. Before we begin, if you have your cell phone in your pocket or in your bag or in your purse, turn it off.
जिसके पास मोबाइल फोन अभी जेब में हो कृपा करके उसको स्विच ऑफ कर दे कंठी खराब है
Okay. Next item.
एक कटकी देना
Probably because it's the last Prasadam period.
Please finish. Everyone has? Please finish. Everyone has? Okay, now we will say our point. So take your spoon in the left hand. Everyone, spoon in the left hand. And water into the palm of the right hand. Repeat after me. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. And then rinse.
अब फिर उसके बाद हाथ धो लीजिए
Second time. Om Narayanaya Namaha.
ओम नारायणाय नमः फिर हाथ धो लेना
Third time. Om Madhavaya Namaha.
ओम माधवाय नमः
Rinse in the other hand. Now repeat after me.
प्रभु जी के पीछे बोलिएगा
Om Pavitra Pavitrova Sarvavashtam Gato Piva Yasmadat Pundarikaksham Sabaya Yantara Suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. This is a very important mantra because this mantra verifies that in this world so many impure, pure situations, but by repeating the name and remembering Pundarikaksham, that notice-eyed Lord, one becomes automatically. So now, Guru Maharaj, they will each call your name. You will come up, offer obeisances, feet that direction, head this direction. Give your vows, you get your beads.
देखिए जितने भी भक्त हैं गुरु महाराज उनका नाम लेंगे आप लोग वहाँ जाएं प्रणाम सर इस साइड और पाँव उस साइड होगा ऐसे प्रणाम करेंगे और फिर आप अपने वाउस लेंगे 4 नियम जो आप पालन करने वाले वो और 16 माला का जप ये वाउस लेके आपको माला दी जाएगी इस तरह से जैसे जैसे नाम बुलाए जाएंगे आप लोग आगे जाएंगे हरि नाम
First, Guru Maharajas will give us some understanding of the importance of this
Take a saffron chowder from the top of my
important
cabinet.
step you're taking in your life.
Take one of those tables,
अभी गुरु
put over
महाराज
here,
आपको एक छोटा सा
cover the saffron chowder,
नरेशन
put the
देंगे
picture and cover
बताएंगे
with
कि
those garlands.
ये जो आज हमारा दीक्षा हो रहा है ये कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है हमारे जीवन में
See it? Keep tired. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Agyan Himarandasya, Yananjana Salakaya, Chakshuran Militan Jaina, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prastaya Putale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Deve, Gauravani Pacharane, Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschachade Zitarane, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalo Naste Vanaste Vanaste Vagatiranyata, Vancha Kalpa Taribhyascha, Kripa Sindhu Bhavyacha, Patitanand Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Dear devotees, I'd like to welcome you all to this initiation ceremony today. It's a very auspicious event that's being conducted on this last last Ekadashi of Kartik month here in Vrindavan Dham. I'd like to share a couple of points with you before I share a couple more points. The first couple points I'd like to share is that about 1,000 years ago, I made a vow that I would never speak in front of Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. But now I'm in this situation where I have to speak in front of Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. So I beg Maharaj for his mercy. Second point I'd like to share is that the first time I ever gave initiation was on Ekadashi in Kartik in 1992, and I was sitting by the side of Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. And also, Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami was there. And they had given initiation already, and they felt more confident and familiar with this process. But it was my first time to give initiation. And quite frankly, I was terrified. And as we sat there, I turned to Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj and I said, I'm terrified. I said, I'm so worried. And he looked at me and he said, do not worry, we will protect you. So this morning in my house, I looked at Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. I said, will you still protect me? And he said, yes. So here in Vrindavan, when we feel ourselves under the shelter of Giriraj, we know that we're perfectly protected. And we know that we're more protected when we're under the shelter of Giriraj Swami Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So here's the hard part, speaking in front of Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. And Maharaj came to me yesterday and he said, generally at initiations, there are two parts that need to be discussed. And one part is the spiritual master and the disciple. And the second part is the 10 offenses. And he looked at me and he said, so what will you speak about? And I told him, you are my senior, you tell me what to speak about. So he requested me to speak about the spiritual master and disciple. So I'll speak briefly. And we know from our reading of Bhagavad Gita and hearing the comments of Srila Prabhupada that the process of accepting a spiritual master is something which is quite imperative in a person's life if they actually wish to reach the goal of becoming perfect and being able to return to the Loka Vrindavan to serve Krishna perfectly in that atmosphere. We get the first vision of that in the very beginning of Bhagavad Gita itself, when we find Arjuna in so much distress because of the situation that he's been placed in. Due to the situation and due to the people, that it would be necessary for Arjuna to confront in this conflict. He really lost all of his composure. Arjuna was such a great person. And he was Krishna's friend and he was Krishna's bhakta. But at a particular point, he told Krishna, Sishyasteham sarimam prapanam. He said, now I am your disciple and I surrender to you. Please give me instruction. So Srila Prabhupada would always tell us that the necessity for having a spiritual master arises in the life of a devotee or an individual. When that person understands, I can't really do it on my own. I'm up against a wall. I can't figure my way out of this situation. And at that point, he approaches a person who is more knowledgeable, more realized, more experienced. And then that individual, he agrees to become his helper and to become his shelter and his director. So it's very important that all of us accept spiritual masters. And then when Krishna is speaking to Arjuna about the process of cultivating and receiving the transcendental knowledge of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is the element that will allow us to cross over the ocean of birth and death. He gives his instruction, Tadvidi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya, upadekshanti tajnanam, jnaninas tattadarshana. He tells Arjuna the way it will work is quite simple. You go to your spiritual master, and then there's different elements involved. One should be humble and one should offer one's obeisances, understanding that the seva of the spiritual master is akin to the seva of Krishna himself, because the spiritual master repeats the words of Sri Krishna. Be very humble. Do seva. And by that mood of humility and seva, then a person very naturally endears himself to an individual. And when he endears himself, that person shares his secrets. And those are the secrets of spiritual realization. How we can go through this path of life and how we can reach the spiritual goal. In the Mahabharata, it's explained that God can't be understood by logic, and God can't be understood by argument, and so many different processes. Because the secrets of God and the secrets of spiritual realization are always kept in a very secure place. And it's explained that secure place is the hearts of the realized souls. So there also, the recommendation is given, Mahajanayina Katasapanta. Then the secrets become revealed, and you develop relationship, and you develop enthusiasm. Spiritual life is always reciprocal. It's not a one-sided affair, because relationship always means two people are involved. So as one approaches one's spiritual master with commitment, then the spiritual master becomes committed to always helping and enlightening his disciples. So it's two things. It's the surrender of the disciple, and it's the commitment of the spiritual master to always help and assist that person on the path back to Godhead. And we always hear, we repeatedly hear, one should make the instruction and the example of his spiritual master as his life and soul. And sometimes people, they say, well, what is that? Well, we have examples. We have glorious examples who have shown us what that is. For example, we have our Guru Maharaj. And our Guru Maharaj, he was so perfectly dedicated to his spiritual master. He had such a deep level of nishta, or faith in his spiritual master's instructions. His whole life, you've all read, his whole life was a lifetime of preparation to fulfill his spiritual master's instruction, to go and teach the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the world where they speak English. He prepared the whole lifetime. And now, like in January, I'll be 73. And if I think, could I do what Prabhupada did at my age? I say, certainly not. But he was so determined, and he had so much faith in Guru Maharaj's instruction that he went. He had so much faith in Krishna. When he went to America, he said, Lord, these people are so down and so fallen. How will they ever understand this message of Godhead? He said, therefore, if you want them to understand, please, Lord, you empower me. Make it possible for them to understand. So much faith in his spiritual master. And many times people would come to Srila Prabhupada and they would say, Swamiji, you have done such great things. And Srila Prabhupada would say, it is all the mercy and the grace of my spiritual master. Another example we can see, like living amongst us, because I think all of you sitting here, unless there's some other Prabhupada disciples here today, none of you ever saw Srila Prabhupada, at least not in his physical form. But what have you seen? You've seen devotees like Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj. When he was a young boy, he heard from the lips of Srila Prabhupada, and he became convinced of the message that Prabhupada was giving, and he became convinced that Prabhupada was really a transcendental personality, and therefore, now for maybe 55, 56 years, his whole life has just been at the lotus feet of his spiritual master and sharing with the world what his spiritual master wanted him to do. And those of you who have read Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj's books, you've read accounts of the establishment of the temple in Bombay. It was not easy. It was such a struggle. But he never gave up because of his dedication to the order of his spiritual master. For all of these devotees who are coming forward today, who have been, brought and introduced to me by Subal Sham. You've all seen the glorious life of Srila Bhakti True Swami Maharaj. And he was another young man coming from the university, and he just gave his life to the lotus feet of his spiritual master. And it was just seva, 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 until he left this place and he went to Krishna to do seva. So these are examples for us, like living examples of how the disciple can see the spiritual master and dedicate one's life to the feet of one's spiritual master. And I've already spoken longer than what I wanted to speak. But for all of the devotees who are sitting here today, who will receive initiation from myself, I'd like for you to just remember one sloka of the Gita, where Krishna says, Ma me vangsa jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Manakshastan indriyani prakriti-stani karshati. Where essentially the Lord is saying that every living entity in this entire cosmic creation is my part and parcel. But while they live in this world, they're always suffering due to their mind and due to their senses. And because of that suffering situation, we can see that spiritual masters, they always want to do something good for their disciples. They want to do something good for all living beings. I mentioned the other day for those people who have listened to Srila Prabhupada's 1977 room conversations, from the beginning of the decline of his health in Bombay in January through to Srila Prabhupada's departure here in Vrindavan. Prabhupada's message never changes. Always do good for others by giving them Krishna consciousness. Always be kind to other people. Always do good for other people. And the point that I would like to conclude on is that we understand, we have seen the example of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu is the incarnation of love and compassion and humanity for everyone. Because Mahaprabhu's movement of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra in order to experience the love of Goloka Vrindavan, it was open for everybody. It wasn't open for one group and closed for another group. Mahaprabhu was truly humane. You see, even the way he conducted his mission, he made Haridas the Acharya of the teaching of the holy names. He wasn't from a Brahmin family. He was from taking birth in another dharma. But Mahaprabhu's mission was open to him. Open to women, open to men, open to all. And because our Srila Prabhupada is the really the perfect representative of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We always saw that in Prabhupada. Prabhupada loved everyone. Whereas I've been told, I've heard, that one time the devotees, they told Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, everybody loves you. And Srila Prabhupada replied, that's because I love everybody. And Prabhupada always showed compassion. He translated those books. He printed those books. He opened mandirs. He opened schools. He did so much just to spread a net to catch every living being in this world. So that love and that compassion. And Srila Prabhupada, he was an expression of true humanity. He had to have been because, you know, we were so, as young people in America, we were quite strange people. We were very strange people. Prabhupada didn't see that. Prabhupada saw that each and every person, Mame Vangsa Jiva Loka Jiva Bhutsa Sanatana. Every person is a part and parcel of Krishna. And Prabhupada didn't care what caste they came from, what creed they came from, what religion they came from, and, you know, what identity the person may have. Prabhupada's mantra is, Ayi, Ayi, come on, come on. Prabhupada was always so humane in his dealings, and always fair in his dealings. So I hope that for all the people who want to be initiated by me, and for all Vaishnavas, please always see that example of love and compassion and humanity. Let's not go out from our temples and tell the people outside how in our great society we, you know, we have high ideals of love and compassion and humanity, but then within the confines of our own society, we don't show one another love and compassion and humanity. That should always be there. And if you do that much, and then share Srila Prabhupada's teachings, I will always be satisfied. I will always be happy. I cannot ask you to do more than what my spiritual master requested me to do. And when I received my initiation letter from Srila Prabhupada, he was staying at the home of a Gujarati in Nairobi. He was staying at the home of Mr. G.N. Shah. And Prabhupada wrote, he said, please, chant 16 rounds of offenseless Hare Krishna every day. He said, please, read my books. He said, please, go for street Sankirtan. He said, if you do this, you'll make rapid spiritual advancement and you will ultimately go back to Godhead. So please do as we have done and really always meditate on that Prabhupada being that, you know, embodiment of love, compassion, and humanity, and let that be reflected in all of our dealings with all Vaishnavas, with all the people outside. Always show that quality in our dealings. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Was that sufficient?
Fantastic.
I'd like to thank His Holiness Bhakti Bringa Govinda Swami Maharaj for that encouraging and enlivening and enlightening talk. When Srila Prabhupada would give initiation, he would speak about the 10 offenses because the devotees are being initiated into the chanting of the holy names, and to get the proper benefit, one must avoid the 10 offenses. And Srila Prabhupada discusses them in many places in his books, and I chose one verse and purport in which he discusses them. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 15, Description of the Kingdom of God. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Text 25. Yachcha Rajantaminisham Rishavanuvritya Dureyama Yuaparinas Praniya Shila Bharturmita Suyasabha Katananuraga Vaiklavya Vaspakalaya Pulaki Kritanga. Translation. Persons whose bodily features change in ecstasy and who breathe heavily and perspire due to hearing the glories of the Lord are promoted to the kingdom of God, even though they do not care for meditation and other austerities. The kingdom of God is above the material universes and is desired by Brahma and other demigods. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Brahmaji confirms herewith that only persons who have developed the desirable qualities can enter the kingdom of God. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the devotees' desirable qualities are described to be 26 in number. They are described as follows. So, my dear devotees, as I read this list, you can think about yourselves, to what extent you are manifesting these qualities and how you can work to exhibit them more. He is very kind. He does not quarrel with anyone. He accepts Krishna consciousness as the highest goal of life. He is equal to everyone. No one can find fault in his character. He is magnanimous, mild, and always clean, internally and externally. He does not profess to possess anything in this material world. He is a benefactor to all living entities. He is peaceful and is a soul completely surrendered to Krishna. He has no material desire to fulfill. He is meek and humble, always steady, and has conquered the sensual activities. He does not eat more than required to maintain body and soul together. He is never mad after material identity. He is respectful to all others and does not demand respect for himself. He is grave, compassionate, and friendly. He is poetic. He is expert in all activities, and he is silent in nonsense. In one talk in Los Angeles, Srila Prabhupada said, if you've got time, chant Hare Krishna. Don't speak nonsense. Don't waste time. Chant Hare Krishna. Similarly, in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 25th chapter, verse 21, the qualifications of a saintly person are mentioned. It is said that a saintly person eligible to enter into the kingdom of God is very tolerant and very kind to all living entities, Titikshava Karunika. He is not partial. He is kind both to human beings and animals. He has no enemy. He is very peaceful. These are the qualities of persons who are eligible to enter the kingdom of God. That such persons gradually become liberated and enter the kingdom of God is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 5th chapter, verse 2. The Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd canto, 3rd chapter, verse 24, also states that if a person does not cry or exhibit bodily changes after chanting the holy name of God without offense, it is to be understood that he is hard-hearted, and therefore his heart does not change even after he chants the holy name of God, Krishna. These bodily changes can take place due to ecstasy when we offenselessly chant the holy names of God, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It may be noted that there are 10 offenses we should avoid. The first offense is to decry persons who try in their lives to broadcast the glories of the Lord. This is a sadhu ninda. People must be educated in understanding the glories of the Supreme. Therefore, the devotees who engage in preaching the glories of the Lord are never to be decried. It is the greatest offense. Furthermore, the holy name of Vishnu is the most auspicious name, and his pastimes are also none different from the holy name of the Lord. There are many foolish persons who say that one can chant Hare Krishna or chant the name of Kali or Durga or Shiva because they are the same. Yes, there was a popular magazine in India called the Illustrated Weekly of India, and the editor for many years was Kushwant Singh, who was a demon. And he ran an article called Hare Krishna versus Shiva Shiva, which was an account by one Austrian sannyasi, Dr. Gehananda Bharati, of his debate with our Hridayananda Das Goswami. And I could understand just by the way he titled the article, Hare Krishna versus Shiva Shiva, the editor was trying to make us all look foolish, like, oh, how silly, arguing whether to chant Hare Krishna or Shiva Shiva. So I wrote Srila Prabhupada my impression, and Srila Prabhupada said, yes, you are right. Bharati is a fool, but Singh is a demon. So when I read this, yeah, there are many foolish persons who say that one can chant Hare Krishna or chant the name of Kali or Durga or Shiva because they are all the same. The third offense is to think of the spiritual master who spreads the glories of the Lord as an ordinary human being. So the third offense is actually gurur avagya, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. And here Srila Prabhupada gives the psychology of someone who will disobey the orders of the spiritual master, and that is to think of the spiritual master as an ordinary human being. The fourth offense is to consider the Vedic literatures, such as the Puranas or other transcendentally revealed scriptures, to be ordinary books of knowledge. And there are different degrees of offense. There's one pastime in which Bhrigu Muni tested Brahma, Shiva, and Vishnu. And so the most subtle offense is an offense committed in the mind. When Bhrigu Muni met Lord Brahma, who was his father, he failed to offer him respects. So that was considered an offense within the mind. When he met Lord Shiva, who was his brother, he said, "Oh, don't come near me, don't touch me. You know, you're always associated with ghosts and hobgoblins." And so that was an offense with the words. And then when he went to Lord Vishnu, Lord Vishnu was reclining, and Bhrigu Muni actually kicked him, and that was considered an offense committed with the body. But Lord Vishnu was so sublime, he said, "Oh, Bhrigu Muni, I'm sorry I could not receive you properly. I hope that you did not hurt your tender lotus feet on my hard chest." And so it was established that Vishnu was supreme. But here I'm making the point of different types of offenses in the mind, with words, or with the body. And so I would say to not read Srila Prabhupada's books is also a subtle offense. It's like an offense committed in the mind. So we should read Srila Prabhupada's books. The fifth offense is to think that the devotees have given artificial importance to the holy name. Consider the actual fact is that the Lord is non-different from his name. The highest realization of spiritual value is to chant the holy name as prescribed for the age. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this one purport, Srila Prabhupada has quoted the entire Maha Mantra twice. The sixth offense is to give some interpretation on the holy name of God. The seventh offense is to act sinfully on the strength of chanting the holy name of God. It is understood that one can be freed from sinful reactions simply by chanting the holy name of God. But if one thinks that he is therefore at liberty to commit all kinds of sinful acts and then neutralize them by chanting, that is an offense. The eighth offense is to equate the chanting of Hare Krishna with other spiritual activities, such as meditation, austerity, penance, or sacrifice. They cannot be equated at any level. Sometimes it is said to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna to be one of the auspicious ritualistic activities mentioned in the Vedas as fruitive activities. There was once a meeting at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan in Bombay, convened by Srimati Leelavati Munshi. And the theme of the conference was how the knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita could solve all problems. And before the conference began, she invited the participants to her library to discuss. So there was one sadhu there. I don't remember his name. He had long white hair and a white beard. And he told Srila Prabhupada that he gathered people together and got them to chant Hare Krishna, and he told them that by chanting Hare Krishna they could be cured of all their physical ailments, all their material diseases. So he said to Srila Prabhupada, I'm gathering people together, you're gathering people together. I'm getting them to chant Hare Krishna, you're getting them to chant Hare Krishna. We should cooperate. Srila said, no. What you are saying is against our principles. Because the holy name of Krishna is Krishna himself, and we are meant to serve him. We're not meant to engage him in our service. So that's the point here. The ninth offense is to specifically glorify the importance of the holy name before persons who have no interest, to preach the glories of the holy name to the faithless. The 10th offense is to be attached to the misconception of possessing something or to accept the body as oneself while executing the process of devotional service. And sometimes it's said to maintain material instructions, even after understanding so many instructions on the matter. Yeah. When one is freed from all 10 of these offenses in chanting the holy name of God, he develops the ecstatic bodily features called pulakashu. Pulaka means symptoms of happiness, and ashu means tears in the eyes. The symptoms of happiness and tears in the eyes must appear in a person who has chanted the holy name offenselessly. Here it is stated that those who have actually developed the symptoms of happiness and tears in the eyes by chanting the glories of the Lord are able to enter one only chants with some slight faith the holy names of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. Very quickly he is cleansed of all offenses. Thus, as soon as he chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he feels the ecstasy of love for God. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur remarks in this connection that if one takes shelter of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda, follows their instructions to become more tolerant than the tree and humbler than the grass, and in this way chants the holy name of the Lord, very soon he achieves the platform of transcendental loving service to the Lord, and tears appear in his eyes. There are offenses to be considered in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but there are no such consideration in chanting the names of Gaur Nityananda. So therefore, we always chant in kirtan and even in japa. Before we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we chant the Panchatattva mantra. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So now we will call forward the new initiates to take their vows and receive their new names.
May I say one thing before?
Yes,
you say?
please.
I would just like to, I'd like to thank Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj for presenting the topic of the 10 offenses so nicely and clearly for us all. And we're all here in Vrindavan during Kartik month, and we hear the deity of Kartik month is Sri Radha. And our acharyas have said, also we have heard that we are seeking mercy from Sri Radha, that she will give us blessings that we can serve Krishna purely. And our acharyas have said aparadha, that these activities of committing offenses, they keep us far away from attaining the mercy of Sri Radha. So we should be very careful. And you're all aware of one pastime that took place in Madhuban, and that is when Ambarish Maharaj was living there, and Durbasa Muni came, and really for no good or substantial reason, he picked a fight with Ambarish Maharaj, and he committed bad offense to a fully surrendered devotee of the Lord for no good reason. And I can say in my 52 years of being a part of Srila Prabhupada's society that I often, unfortunately, I say many times I have seen devotees for no good reason offend other devotees or create some tension with other devotees. And I've seen devotees leave the Society of Krishna Consciousness because of that. It is like they set themselves on fire and they burn, or they become like this big beautiful tree that we have here. If the branch dries up, it falls off. And I've seen that from the performance of Vaishnava Aparad. So please be very mindful of this while you're engaging in Krishna consciousness, that you never let your mind or you never let your tongue, criticize devotees of the Lord. You never look at Vaishnavas with a crooked eye. Never speak about Vaishnavas with a crooked tongue. And always have your heart open and joyful to receive Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.
Sadhu, sadhu. So now I'll call forward the new initiates of mine. First, Deepta Sarkar. So, how many rounds?
Minimum 16 rounds a day.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow every day for the rest of your life?
No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication.
And is there anything else you would like to say on this auspicious occasion in this august assembly?
I'm very grateful to you, Guru Maharaj, that I'm very insignificant and unqualified. Still, you are giving me shelter on your lotus feet. I am very grateful to all the devotees who connected me in Krishna consciousness, especially His Holiness Bhakti Charya Swami Guru Maharaj and his disciples. For their blessings only, I am here and doing service. And I seek your blessings so that whatever vows I taken, I able to follow very nicely, and I can please Srila Prabhupada and you by render devotional service and Vaishnavas.
Okay, beautiful. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And henceforth your name shall be Divya Radha Das. Servant of Radha who is transcendent. Then we'll call in alphabetical order. Ayushi Nanda. How many rounds?
Minimum 16 rounds every day.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow every day for the rest of your life?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex.
Is there anything else you would like to say on this auspicious occasion in this august assembly?
I'm very grateful to you, Guru Maharaj, for accepting me as your disciple. You know that I have waited for this day for so long. I am very grateful to all my God siblings. Because of them, I'm here. I'm very, very grateful to my very dear God sister, Madan Mohan Mohini Dasi, my little sister. She wanted me to see getting initiated. So I know that I have her blessings, His Holiness Tamal Krishna Maharaj's blessings with me, Maharaj's blessings with me, your blessings with me. All these Vaishnavas are here to bless me. I'm very grateful to you, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Right. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and henceforth your name shall be Aradhya Radhika Dasi. Aradhya Radhika Dasi ki jai. Arti Mera. How many rounds?
Minimum 16 rounds.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow every day for the rest of your life?
No meat eating, no gambling,
no intoxication, no illicit sex.
And is there anything else you would like to say on this auspicious occasion in this august assembly?
Yes, on this auspicious occasion, Guru Maharaj, I pray to Srila Prabhupada.
Okay.
Use your mic.
On this auspicious occasion, Guru Maharaj, I would like to pray Srila Prabhupada and her divine grace to please bless me to be an honest, obedient servitor in the process and dedicate this life serving devotees and being the parampara and follow their footsteps. Thank you.
Beautiful. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and henceforth your name shall be Anandini Manjari Dasi. Nidhi Shah. How many rounds?
16 rounds.
Minimum. And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow every day for the rest of your life?
No meat eating. No gambling. No, no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex.
And is there anything else you would like to say?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, thank you so much for bestowing your mercy on me. I feel that I'm very unqualified, but you've been so merciful that you accepted me. I have immense gratitude for Prabhupada. Because of him, we are all here. I have immense gratitude for my Shiksha Guru, Giriraj Prabhu. I am very thankful to all the devotees who are here. But without them, I would not have been sitting in front of you. So please bless that. Please bless me that I become a sincere devotee. You know, and yeah, please need your blessings for this. I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I'm so sorry. I never thought that I would be sitting in front of you like this. I mean, this is like too far-fetched from me, but somehow this became possible, and like this looks very unreal and very but at the same time, very surreal. So, yes, thank you so much.
Wonderful. Beautiful. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and henceforth your name shall be Nitya Hari Priyadasi. Nitya Hari Priyadasi means one who is eternally dear to Lord Hari. Rupali Mehra. Thank you. How many rounds?
16 rounds
Minimum.
minimum.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow every day for the rest of your life?
I vow to follow 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling.
And is there anything else you would like to say?
On this auspicious day, I want to thank Krishna. He is so merciful. And I'm indebted to Srila Prabhupada, who gave me this Christian conscious family. And I aspire to be a loyal servant to my spiritual master. And I beg for your mercy, Master. I wish I follow all your instructions, how you followed your master's instructions. Thank you very much.
Yeah, wonderful, beautiful. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And henceforth your name will be Rupa Manjari Dasi.
Oh, yeah.
Shweta Tambe.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj Ji.
Hare Krishna. Oh, how many rounds?
Minimum 16 rounds.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow?
I take a vow to follow that no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex.
And is there anything else you would like to say?
Yes, Guru Maharaj Ji. Guru Maharaj Ji, like just any other conditioned soul, I'm also fallen in this well of material world, but you came in my life as a savior, as a helping hand, and I'm very thankful to you, very grateful to you. Thank you so much for accepting me as your disciple. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj.
Okay, beautiful. on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and henceforth your name shall be Shamsundari Dasi. Shamsundari. Shamsundari means Radharani, who is Shamsundar's beloved. Sunidhi. How many rounds?
Guru Maharaj, minimum 16 rounds.
And what are the 4 regulative principles you vow to follow?
I vow to follow 4 regulative principles: no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
On this auspicious day of Ekadashi, Guru Maharaj, I'm already very grateful unto your lotus feet. I have written something. If your mercy and if your mercy allows me, I would like to read this letter to you and to His Holiness Bibi Govind Maharaj.
All right.
Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, thank you for being my savior and for saving me in this material world by your divine grace. Thank you for giving me Srila Prabhupada and this beautiful legacy of Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj, your sparkling smile is full of divinity and it works like a transcendental fisherman. Anyone can fall in love with it and transcend any fallen soul for Krishna consciousness. Your divine smile reflects the shadow of Prabhupada mercy upon us. Your divine eyes are full of nectar, of blessings, and fills the heart with love. The vacuum of my heart is filled with the divine mercy. The day your divine eyes looked at me and showered your mercy upon me. You are not only the amazing and auspicious Maharaj, but you are the most favorite and beloved of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for telling and teaching me the right way to follow Krishna consciousness and for teaching me the gesture of Srila Prabhupada about Krishna consciousness and how Srila Prabhupada prized it for us. I am not qualified servant Guru Maharaj. I am the most unqualified and fallen soul in this material world. I may not be able to become as I'm not contaminated soul, but I want to make a promise that I will always try my best to do justice with the teachings of Srila Prabhupada by following your instructions with my best efforts in my limited capacity. Please bless me, Maharaj, so that I can try to become as humble as I could by following your path and can spread love all over the world. I would like to say something to dear His Holiness Bibi Govind Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at the dust of your lotus divine feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Maharaj, like Guru Maharaj has sparkling smile, you have divine sparkling eyes. When you sing Hare Krishna mantra kirtan, every soul gets purified and your melodious voice connects everyone directly with Krishna and Radharani in Golak Vrindavan. Thank you for your blessings at your residence, Maharaj. I also want to thank all the Vaishnavas present in this august house and beg their blessings for their spiritual support and part of my spiritual journey. I'm always indebted to you, Guru Maharaj, and I'm always indebted to Srila Prabhupada and every Vaishnavas and to my beautiful GRS family. Please accept my obeisances, everyone sitting here. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. All glories to you, Guru Maharaj. All glories to all the Vaishnavas and all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj.
On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and the Guru Parampara, I'm pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and henceforth your name shall be Sundari Radha Dasi. Yeah.
Hare Krishna. I was sitting here watching Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj disappear under the garlands. And it reminded me when Srila Prabhupada came to Toronto in 1976. He came in 75, and we had a very tiny, tiny temple. And they took Srila Prabhupada to see one big, beautiful church. And Prabhupada said that if you get this church, it will be a great victory over Maya. So we all worked very hard that year to get that church. And then when Srila Prabhupada heard that, he came back in 76. And for the Sunday program, the entire church hall, the temple room, it was filled with guests. And as many of you probably know, Toronto is a Punjabi city. So going to take that garland away, Prabhupada went, that is my garland. First we'll call Kush. What are the 4 principles you promised to follow?
No intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
And Japa?
Of course, Kunal, I will chant at least 16 rounds daily.
And I always request my disciples to please chant very attentive rounds. And I always request all the devotees to remind these initiates which mantra they're being initiated into. So everybody please help Kush. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I am very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from this day on, your name will be Guru Padmadas. Guru Padmadas ki. Bhavya. You should start pulling out some beads for me so we can go through this list. Okay. Okay. Brahm Shri can come forward and prepare. Bhavya, what are the four principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex.
And japa?
16 quality rounds.
Quality rounds. Thank you very much. Everybody, please help Bhavya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I am very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your name will be Radha Radhika Devidasi. That means that Krishna's greatest worshipper is Radha. Hare Krishna. Okay, Brahm Shri is here, and Bob, please come. Yes, certainly. Hare Krishna, take the microphone. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication.
And japa?
Minimum 16 rounds.
Attentive rounds.
Sorry?
Attentive rounds.
Attentive rounds, yes.
And everybody please help Brahm Shri. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare. So, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Parjanya Maharaj Das. Parjanya Maharaj is Krishna's grandfather. Hare Krishna. Vaibhav? What are the four principles?
No illicit sex, no gambling, no eating, and no gambling.
Okay. And japa?
16 rounds sincerely.
Sincere rounds, very good. Everybody please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Vrindavan Nath Das. Okay. So now we'd like to invite Piyush Jarkotia and Yudhisthira.
He's coming. He has this stage fear very much.
Oh, okay.
And he was telling me that he won't be able to speak anything. So I said, no,
Okay.
don't worry.
Okay.
You just give him the beats.
Can he speak very softly to me?
एक मिनट पीयूष नहीं ही इज नॉट पीयूष पीयूष इधर आ खाली प्रणाम कर
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no sex.
Piyush. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Nanda Maharaj Das. Yudhisthira? What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling.
And japa?
Minimum 16 rounds, Maharaj.
16 attentive rounds.
I will try, sir.
Everybody help Yudhisthira. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Braja Vibhuti Das, which means the glorious Prince of Braja, the servant of the glorious Prince of Braja. Hare Krishna. And Disha. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no illegal sex, no introduction sex, or no claiming.
And japa?
16.
16 attentive rounds. Everybody please remind Disha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. I'm very pleased to, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Devaki Devidasi. But when I say Devaki, I mean Jasoda. Because in the Adi Purana, it stated that Jasoda has two names. One is Jasoda and the other is Devaki. Devaki Devidasi ki. Okay. Rashmi. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Rashmi, what are the four principles?
No intoxication, no meat eating, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
And japa?
16 rounds daily.
Attentively.
Attentive.
Everybody help Rashmi. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very, very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Induleka Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna. Rohit? Yes. Hare Krishna. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
Minimum 16 good rounds.
Very good. Everybody help Rohit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Abhinandan Das. Abhinandan is the elder brother of Nanda Maharaj.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
And Divya? Yeah. Jai Jai. Divya, what are the four principles?
The four regulative principles are no meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
And japa?
I will chant minimum 16 quality rounds.
Very good. And everybody help Divya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. From today, I'm very pleased to accept you on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Gandharva Radhika Devi Dasi. Gandharva Radhika Devi Dasi ki jai. Okay. Mithilesh Mataji, Vaibhav Sitapara, and Ami Sitapara. Hare Krishna. Pranam to Giriraj Maharaj. Mithilesh, what are the four principles?
Guru Maharaj, no intoxication, no gambling, no meat eating, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
I jump 16 rounds daily, and on Ekadashi, 25 rounds. And on Janmashtami and Radhashtami, 64 rounds.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And make sure they're always quality rounds.
But Guru Maharaj, my daily rounds are not very quality rounds. So I need your help.
So make them very quality rounds.
I
Very
can make it
attentive.
quality rounds.
Okay.
Yes.
And everybody help Mithilesh. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Chant that mantra very clearly.
Yes, yes.
So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Achyuta Priya Devi Dasi. It's Sri Radha, who is very dear to Achyuta. Hare Krishna.
Your mercy, Guru Maharaj. Thank
Jai
you so
Jai.
much.
Jai Jai. Hare Krishna. Vaibhav, what are the four principles?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble questions. The four regulative principles are no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxications, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
16 rounds.
Attentively.
Sure, Guru Maharaj.
Okay.
I'll try.
Everybody help Vaibhav. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very, very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today forward, your new name will be Shama Sevaka Das, which means you are the servant of Srimati Radharani. Shama Sevak ki jai. And Ami? Microphone. That's okay. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication.
Yes. And japa?
I will chant attentively 16 rounds.
Thank you so much. Everybody help Ami. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my initiated disciple. And from today, your name will be Rasikeshwari. Rasikeshwari means Radha, the goddess of those who relish rasa. Hare Krishna. Rasikeshwari ki. Okay. Oh, no. Rameshwar, Jarakotia, Richa, Mindirata, Ankit Agarwal, and Shweta Agarwal. Huh? Oh. Maybe I missed her name and I will have to do something. She made this at the last moment. I don't have her there, unfortunately. Okay. Yes, yes. Hey, shut her up. Okay. Because I left one lady off the list. So good name.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. So this is Rameshwar. What are the four principles, Rameshwar Prabhu?
नशा नहीं करना हिंदी में बोलूँ
You speak only Hindi? Okay, so you translate for me.
नशा नहीं करना जुआ नहीं खेलना नॉनवेज नहीं खाना और परस्त्री गमन नहीं करना
On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Venu Govinda Das. Venu Govinda means the player of the Venu who enchants everyone's senses. Hare Krishna. Okay. We already have that. Okay. Richa, are you here? What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no intoxications, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
16 attentively rounds I will try to do.
Wonderful. Everybody help Richa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Sureshwari Devi Dasi. Sureshwari is the name of Sri Radha, which means she is the queen of all the devatas. Sureshwari Devi Dasi ki. That's good. Pushpa. Thank you, Pushpa. Hare Krishna. Pushpa, what are the four principles?
जुआ नहीं खेलना शराब नहीं पीना नो नॉनवेज नहीं और अवैध संबंध
And japa?
जब every day 16 round
Chant 16 attentive rounds. So everybody help Pushpa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Rasa Vasani Devidasi. Rasa Vasani Devidasi ki jai. Okay, so now we need Ankit Agarwal, Shweta Agarwal, Manish Kokra, and Ankita Kokra. Hare Krishna. What are the four principles?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. The four regulative principles are no meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
Minimum 16 rounds, qualitative and attentive rounds.
Very, very good. Let's all help Ankit. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Ananta Krishna Das. Ananta Krishna Prabhu ki. Shweta. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, and no gambling.
And japa?
Minimum 16 rounds, qualitatively and attentively.
Very good. Everybody help Shweta. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Shameshwari Devidasi. Shameshwari means the goddess of patience, Srimati Radharani. Shameshwari Devidasi ki. Jai Jai. Manish, what are the four principles?
Four regulative principles are no intoxications, no meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex.
And japa?
Minimum good 16 attentive rounds.
Very, very good. Everybody, let's help Manish. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Padma Mali Das. Padma Mali means Krishna who wears a garland of lotus flowers. Padma Mali Prabhu ki. Okay. Ankita? What are the four principles?
No gambling, no illicit sex, no intoxications, no meat eating.
And japa?
Minimum 16 and more than 20.
Attentively, okay? Everybody help Ankita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Vrindavan Binodini Devidasi. The name of Radha means she enjoys pastimes in Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Vrindavan Binodini Devidasi ki. Okay, now we need Ankur Danuka Muni Danuka, Pankuri Daka, and Muni Danuka.
This Muni Dhanuka and Muni Dhanuka we have written twice.
Oh, okay. All right.
So these are the three. So if you can select any this or this, whichever you want.
Okay.
Mother.
Hare Krishna. Ankur, what are the four principles?
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. The four regulative principles are no gambling, no meat eating, no intoxication, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
16 minimum quality rounds. On regular days, on Ekadashi, 18 rounds.
Very nice. Everybody help Ankur. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Braj Kishore Das. Jai Braj Kishore Prabhu Ki. Okay, so that was Ankur and Muni.
No, this is Pankuri.
Oh, Pankuri. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What are the four principles?
I vow to obey all the four principles: no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no meat eating.
And japa?
Minimum 16 qualitative, sincerely and attentive rounds.
Thank you. Everybody help Pankuri. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Ratna Lekha Gopi. Ratna Lekha Gopi Ki. What are the four principles?
सट्टेबाजी नहीं करना, नशा नहीं करना, और हाँ संबंध नहीं करना, 4 नियम का अच्छी से पालन करना.
Get everything?
Yes.
And japa?
16
अच्छे
अच्छी से है ना.
Very good.
ऐसे करती हूँ बट अच्छी से नहीं होता है ना, इसके लिए अच्छी से करने का.
Thank you so much.
हाँ.
Everybody please help Muni. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara. And from today, your name will be Sri Radhika Priya Devidasi. Sri Radhika Priya Devidasi Ki Jai. Okay. Now, Rima Soni, Yash Mera, Shilpi Mera, and Himadri Gupta. Okay. So, first is Yash.
Yash.
Okay, Rima. What are the four principles?
शराब नहीं पीना, जुआ नहीं खेलना, मांसाहार नहीं करना और अवैध संबंध नहीं.
And japa?
16 rounds.
Quality rounds.
Minimum 25 rounds.
Nice. Everybody please help Rima. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Radha Raman Kanta Devidasi. Radha Raman Kanta Devidasi ki jai. So this is Yash.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
What are the four principles?
No intoxication, no meditating, no gambling, no illicit sex.
And japa?
Many call it attentive 16 rounds.
Wonderful, thank you. Everybody help Yash. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Murli Manohar Das. Murli Manohar Prabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna. So now, Shilpi. Hare Krishna. What are the four principles?
No intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, no meat eating.
And japa?
16 rounds minimum, and sometimes I improved it. And near about the 32 rounds and more. And I will try to improve more and more rounds.
Always very attentively. Okay? And everybody help Shilpi. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Venu Rati Devidasi. Venu Rati means Sri Radha who enjoys playing the flute. Hare Krishna.
Guru Maharaj, I want to say something. Today is very auspicious day for me also, because today is the Prabodhev Prabodhini Ekadashi. I tie the knot with my Prabhuji today.
Oh, Hare Krishna. Okay. And Himadri? Okay. Bhavesh Saluja? Bhavesh, Nitin Makar, and Sonia Makar.
नितिन मक्कर सुने
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna. What are the four principles,
I
Bhavesh?
take vow to follow no meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
Minimum 16 good rounds.
Very good. And everybody help Bhavesh. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Tamal Krishna Das. Tamal Krishna Prabhu ki. That is a very big name to live up to. Okay, so Himadri is not here, and this is Nitin? Okay. Hare Krishna, Nitin. What are the four principles?
No intoxication, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no meat eating.
And japa?
Minimum 16 attentive rounds, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you very much. Everybody please help Nitin. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Keshavadas. Keshava Prabhu ki. Sonia? Hare Krishna, Sonia.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex.
And japa?
16, minimum 16 good rounds and quality.
Thank you. Everybody help Sonia. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, Pinkal Ranna, Sanjay Chitroda, and Divya Chitroda. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Krishna. What are the four principles?
No intoxications, no illegal sex, no meat eating, and no gambling.
And japa?
16 rounds.
16 quality rounds.
16
Quality.
quality wise.
Thank you.
And contently.
Everybody help Kushbu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very, very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And I need some japa. And from today, your new name will be Mula Prakriti Devidasi. Mula Prakriti means the supreme goddess, Sri Radha. Mula Prakriti Devidasi ki. She's not here. Not in the list. Okay, we'll work on that. Okay.
This is Pinkle.
Pinkle. Hare Krishna. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
And japa?
16 minimum, 16 round.
16 attentive rounds.
Quality round.
Thank you so much. Everybody please help Pinkle. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Ladini Shakti Devidasi. Ladini Shakti Devidasi ki. Hare Krishna. And Sanjay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. And I I disappear?
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
What are the four principles?
Four regulative principles are no meditating, no illicit sex, no gambling, and no intoxication.
Japa?
And Japa, minimum 16 round, quality attentively.
Thank you, thank you. Everybody please help Sanjay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Sri Madhu Mangal Das. Hare Krishna. Sri Madhu Mangal Ki. That means you have to eat some more. Divya Chitroda Mira Gupta.
Meera Gupta, and then Saurabh Nandalia and Megha Nandalia.
So Mira Gupta.
Meera Gupta.
So this is Divya. Hare Krishna Divya. What are the four principles?
No meat eating, no intoxications, no illicit sex, and no gambling.
And Japa?
16 rounds.
16 good rounds. Thank you. Everybody please help Divya. Divya. Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara. And from today, your new name will be Krishna Ballabha Devidasi. Krishna Ballabha Devidasi Ki. That's Sri Radha, who is the lover of Krishna. Now, Mira? Okay. Thank you, Mira. Hare Krishna. What are the four principles? Four principles?
हिंदी में बताइए।
हाँ, हिंदी में बता दीजिए।
बुरा संग नहीं करना, कोई नशा नहीं करना, मांस मच्छी नहीं खाना, अवैध संग नहीं करना, 16 माला अच्छे से करनी।
She said all the four regulative principles and she will chant 16 rounds.
Please chant 16 quality rounds. Okay, and everybody help Mira. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Chitra Gopi Devidasi. Chitra Gopi is the fourth of the Astasakis of Sri Radha. Chitra Gopi Devidasi Ki. Okay. Nilu Agarwal, Sorab Nanglia, and Mega Nanglia. Hey, check her out, Mom. Parijita means one who is unconquerable?
Yes.
Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. I'm waiting for the garland of $100 bills. Nilu, what are the 4 principles you promised to follow?
No intoxication, no meat eating, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
And Japa?
Japa minimum 16 rounds attentively.
Thank you very much. Everybody help Nilu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Aparijita Radha Devi Dasi. Oh, I need beat. Jai Aparijita Devi Dasi, Radha Devi Dasi ki. Surab? Sorab.
आप उनके पीछे चलो ये माला पहना दो
Hare Krishna. I have one wonderful god brother, and when he came for initiation, and he was from Holland, and Srila Prabhupada gave him the name Sorab. And because of Prabhupada's accent and his pronunciation, when he said, "Your name is Sorab," the devotee looked up and he said, "My name is Zoro." Sorab, what are the 4 principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication.
And Japa?
16 rounds attentively.
Thank you very much. Everybody help Sorab. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. On behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Mridul Krishnadas. Mridul Krishna means very soft Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mega. Mega, what are the 4 principles?
No meat eating, no gambling, no illicit sex, and no intoxication.
And Japa?
16 attentive rounds.
Thank you, thank you. Everybody help Mega. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So on behalf of Srila Prabhupada and our Guru Parampara, I'm very happy to accept you as my duly initiated disciple. And from today, your new name will be Madhava Vallabhi Devi Dasi. As Sri Radha, who is the lover of Madhava. Hare Krishna. I switched up a few names, so we have to go through that when we go inside. Okay. Shri, help me. Oh, is there someone else? That's finished? Okay. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Srila Giriraj Swami Maharaj ki. Jai Sri Guru Parampara ki. Jai Sri Vrindavan Dham ki. Jai Chaturatma Prabhu ki. Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Yeah, because Narendra Modi is coming.
Oh, for us. Here, we're receiving him here.
Yeah.
Where are these people that are sitting here? You're standing here, you have to find your seat.
I will say something at the very end.
Once again, take your parchment and purify your hands.
Okay. Yogi and Ananda left.
They have to go for a wedding meeting.
Okay. So now we require very soft kirtan. Super soft. Are you supposed to swaha?
I'm supposed to go.
Sure. But softly, Radhe Shyam, okay?